All right. Welcome everyone to our Getting Started Right Zoom. We do this every Tuesday at this time. Whatever time zone you're in, this is the time. The flyer always said it's 9 o'clock Pacific, noon Eastern, and wherever you are on the planet. We've been doing a series this year since January, but we've had this going ever since I became a leader in Neora. So that is almost, well, like 8 years ago. So that's why we've kept this Zoom. And it was originally a call, and who knows, we might go back to a call someday, but since everything is so visual, it's Zoom. And we're doing it every Tuesday at this time. So make sure to put in your planner, make sure new brand partners know about it. And we do different training topics, and especially it's meant for baby brand partners. But of course, smarty pants seasoned brand partners that always want to learn, and that's the best tip. Leaders are readers and leaders are learners too. So you never know too much. And so today we're going to cover Facebook parties from start to finish, kind of the why, how you do them, walking you through step by step. I'm actually going to make it really visual and actually show you, that's the plan, how to create a group, create your Facebook group right from bare bones and what I put in it. And then as you know, the host is inviting, or you're doing it, so you're inviting, you're then adding people to it, but really nothing's on the page except the description. So we'll go into all of that. So I hope it's going to be a total Facebook party 101, and you guys can pause, rewind, pause again when you're creating your own Facebook parties. So let's just jump right in. I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully I was making new slides up until I turned the Zoom on this morning. So there's always something that I think of to add. So Facebook party. Facebook parties, you're going to do plenty of them, whether you do multiple ones for yourself. And as you build a team, you're going to help your team do their first parties as well, till they're ready to fly on their own like eagles. So how it works. So number one, it's so simple, you guys. These Facebook parties are a piece of cake. You pick the date, that you look at your calendar, pick the date and time that works best for you, works best for your friends for the most part. But that's what I love about these two, is that everything remains. It's not like a Zoom party that they have to be on at a certain time. All the videos and the lives remain, all the posts remain, the comments. So in other words, the energy stays on that page. So if somebody joins after the fact, it's still all there. That's what I love. And I was so against these in the beginning. I'll just tell you, I was more of a Zoom person because I'm really more of an in-person person. But since we've had to go virtual, then I thought, well, Zoom is the best because I want to interact with people. But guys, we are interacting with them on these Facebook groups, but it's in the luxury of their own home. They don't have to turn their camera on. There is no camera. They're just jumping on a page and poof, there you are. And seeing, the comments that people make, the questions that people ask. And like I said, it's always there. So you're going to pick the date, pick the time, and pick a fun theme. Always have to have a fun theme. You guys know I trained at conference on theme parties. So actually, I'll show this at the end. Somebody remind me if I don't. My theme binder. I have so many themes in here, but make it fun. And I'm going to talk today about what we're doing right now. But if you watch this 6 months from now, it's going to be a different time of year. So you'll pick something that goes with the time of year or the product, right? So number two, make a list of people you want to invite. It can be ongoing, for sure, on-growing, but make a list. And you're going to personally, oh yeah, I did that right. I thought I spelled invite wrong, but I realized I was saying invitee. You're going to send a personal message to your invitees. That's what the pros do, you guys. I said this on the host to post training, but don't just spam your friends. I get so many invites from friends, and I'm actually kind of repulsed when they don't message me first and ask my buy-in, my permission. Okay, so I'm going to cover that carefully. Don't just send the link. hey, I'm having a party, here's the link, or you don't even say anything. I just think that's the rudest thing. You got to ask them first. So you're going to make a list, you're going to personally send a message, and in that message, we're going to give you the verbiage. When they say, sure, invite me, after you've sent the message, the most important part, you guys, I want you to highlight this with a yellow highlighter in your notes. A lot of people miss this. Kathy Preshaw on the team Zoom even admitted last night, I've missed that. This part where you go to the group, you invite them, but then you grab the link to the group, you go back to Messenger and you say, great, I invited you, and here's the link so you can find it easily. If you don't, you're missing, that's the biggest step, because you're going to think that they found the invite in their notifications. They don't. I have hundreds of notifications a day, guaranteed your friends do too, or if they don't have hundreds, they've got a lot, and they're not even looking at notifications anymore. So you've got to send the link. I can't be stressed out enough. Number 4 is a couple hours before the party, you're going to remind them. Even if you just invited them today for a party that's happening tonight, we do that a lot. You heard Wendy's share that on Neora last night. I do it all the time. I invite them same day. I've learned in my years in this business, people know what they're doing today. Sometimes they don't even know what they're doing tomorrow, and then something pops up. So I love inviting the day before and the day of, but even so, you can't assume they're going to remember. It's not their business, it's yours, right? So 2 hours before the party, you nudge them, you send another text. I'm so excited you're going to be part of the party. It's starting in 2 hours, can't wait. And you could even throw in, grab your favorite drink. Remember, nobody's going to see you, so you could be in your PJs. This is going to be a ton of fun, right? Make it always fun. And number 5, you're going to do the party, or your upline's doing it for you, and all you're doing is jumping on, maybe doing a live if you're new, welcoming your friends. And we know you're going to be petrified, and that's okay. Just do it anyway. I've had people record a video. They didn't want to go live, so they recorded a video and posted it right when the party starts. You could do that too. You can just type something out. Or I had a party over the weekend, the brand partner didn't go live at all. And so I did it for her. I just said, hi guys, hi Shannons friends. I'm Vicki. I shared Neora with her, and we're kicking off her business. She can't be on live, but you got me, right? So your upline can do it for you. So don't use an excuse that you don't want to welcome everybody, because it's your party after all. You have to welcome them. I'm going to be your mom right now and say, you are coming out. And when our guests arrive, you're going to be there standing nicely and say, welcome to our home, right? That's basically what you're doing on a welcome live. You're welcoming into your home. And if you don't do that, it looks weird, right? You've got to do something. And then the party happens, and you want to do an ending Zoom, ending, final, and we'll talk about that. But then after the party's over, you nudge them again a couple hours later, and I'll go into that. You will keep inviting more people even after the party's over. I know that sounds crazy, but because it remains, you haven't done any drawings yet. They haven't missed anything. They can watch everything, still be part of all your drawings. So you keep inviting and keep inviting and keep inviting. Okay, so who do you invite? So making a list, this is very similar to when you're getting started, and whether you're doing a Zoom party, Facebook party, host a post. Here's a great way to break it down, a list. Write down 5 people that would support you no matter what, 5 people who want our products, maybe somebody who's commented on your story, somebody who's shown interest, someone who's watched your story. You can definitely still invite them. Hey, thanks for watching my story. I know you didn't comment, but just by watching my story, you're helping my business. Hey, I'm having a Facebook party, da 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 da, and invite them. You guys can have a huge list. 5 people who could create, who would relate, 5 people who relate to your why and why you're doing the business, right? Who doesn't want to jump on, have a good time, maybe win a prize? They don't have to buy anything. That's what I stress to my friends. You don't have to buy anything. I just want you on there. It would mean the world to me. I'm kicking off my business. I just want all my friends there, and definitely don't have to buy anything. If you have questions about anything, I'll send you info. Maybe someone you know could use our products, right? It could be the solution for someone you know. Because I don't know about you, but I have so many people that have gained weight during this time, right? So again, you're letting people off the hook, you're making it fun, but guaranteed they get on that party page and you follow up, they will order almost every time. Even if they told you I'm not ordering a thing, my husband cut me off, you know, as an extreme, they'll order. And then 5 people you'd love to have in your business. Maybe, you know, you've thought about your dream team. Gosh, if so-and-so was part of my team, I know we would crush it. Then invite them. And again, make it about the fun. All right. So here's an example of one that I'm doing tomorrow. So I did this one because we actually watched last night, watched Neora U and loved the March must-haves idea. So Cindy, new brand partner, actually she's been in for 4 months or so, has not done her party yet. So this is everybody, right? So she said, I'll just do it. She finally just said, I'm gonna do it. And so I set up the page. This is all we have on it. And you see there, it's starting tonight. So she started inviting yesterday and today, you guys. Here's some more examples. We use the same fit and firm picture, but we changed the name. So Shannon's Let's Get Glowing Party, right? Where you're not saying Neora, right? I don't always like to put Neora in it because I want people to be open. I don't want them just thinking, oh, that's right, Neora again, right? I want them to be just open of how fantastic our products are. So I don't always put Neora in there. Kathy's spring kickoff party, right? Spring's not even until the 20th, you guys. So, and we're doing a new one on next Saturday that I'm going to set up for you guys, that it's spring into summer, right? So it could be anything. Before I walk you through it, I just want to kind of go through the whole process. So after the party ends, this is where the real follow up and work, if you will, especially if you don't run the party, your upline does. Now it's not over. It's not over when the party ends. You're just beginning. So so right after it ends, you'll see, you're like, whew, it's over. Yes, you're going to want to go grab a drink. Seriously, because for about an hour, you're at your computer, you're commenting on the post to you as the host. If you're not commenting, do you think your friends are going to comment? So you got to be in there commenting. You're going to be posting some before and afters in the comments, right? Back up who's ever is running it for you. If you're running it alone, you know how to do these. Solicit like 4 to 5 brand partners, you know, cross-line, whatever, people not even on your team or on your team to help be on there for that hour commenting, right? So that the guests see that and they feel more comfortable. That's what you need. You need other people commenting so the guests feel comfortable commenting. Okay, but after the post, so when you're done, it's in an hour later and you're like, whoo, we did it. You might want to call your upline, oh my gosh, or text them, that was awesome. I feel so good about it. Yeah, so celebrate. But then number 2, it's to work. Wait about 2 to 3 hours, let it settle. Don't pounce on people, right? They might now have to go do dinner. The kids might have been bugging them. They got to go, right? If they've been with you for an hour. But that's when, and you go do something too, celebrate and all that. But that's, if it's in the afternoon, wait a couple hours and then follow up. If it was in the evening, I would wait till the next day. Okay. So a few hours later or next day, you follow up with each invitee, because don't forget, you don't know who accepted the invite, because just because you invited them doesn't mean they're on the page, doesn't mean they were on there on the live, right? So you're going to follow up, and I'm going to go over the Facebook tracking sheet in a minute. You're going to start filling out your Facebook party tracking sheet. Number 3 is, when you're following up, you're reminding them about the upcoming drawing that you haven't done yet. I know in Canada, you guys say draws. You're going to remind them about upcoming draws and that you haven't even done that. And it could be the same text to everybody. So this doesn't have to be super time consuming. I want you to win. You know, so what what intrigued you? I love using that word. I'd love to send you another video on it, or I'd love to send you more information. So that's part of the follow-up. You're reminding about the draws. You want them to win. If they comment, they're going to go in the drawing. If there was anything that intrigued you, I'd be happy to send you more information. Okay. Then you're going to private message them that tool or video. It could be a PDF, it could be pictures, it could be videos, right? On whatever intrigued them more, and hopefully send ones that weren't on the page, right? Something that, you know, maybe you have in your saved folders that is your favorite. And then let's see, ask if they have any questions after watching, right? So then you're sending the video, you send the pictures, then give it some time and say, did you get a chance to watch the video? Did you have any further questions for me? Something as simple as that. You're constantly in follow-up mode, you guys, but you're not bugging them. You're being fun, lighthearted, but you're professional, right? Your friends are going to look at you and know that you're a professional, that you're going to be successful, if anybody is, because of your follow-up. They may not be able to put that in words, but that's what they're going to take. They're not going to take it that you're pestering them. They're going to think, man, she's serious about her business. And then 5 is day or 2 later. If they haven't ordered, maybe they haven't answered you back, you're nudging them again. Hey, did you get I know I sent the video. And I always give people outs, you know, I always let people save face. If I sent something, and even if I got a notification that they watched it, right, from Go Prospect, I'll act like I don't know. And I'll say, did you get a chance to watch the video? And if they say no, and you're going, I know you did, I got the notification. But then they may have just pushed it and the kid ran in too, though. And it doesn't tell you how long they watched it, right? So they could have pushed it and the kid runs in and they've got to shut their phone off. So truly, they may not have. But say, oh my gosh, you did, okay, you didn't get a chance. No worries. I know sometimes my videos don't come through, and that's another reason I wanted to contact you, to make sure that you got it, right? Again, letting them save face, and then you don't look like you're pestering. And then they say, no, I didn't get a chance. Okay, great. Are you going to have a chance tonight? Do you want me to follow up with you in a couple hours? Right? Kind of pin them down. You can throw in, I'm placing other orders today, or that could be another nudge, like the next day. If you still don't hear back, you can nudge them again. Hey, I'm placing other orders today. I'd be happy to place yours. If you planned on ordering, no worries or not. If not, just thought I would ask, right? Our new famous words that we always share. So that's the basics, guys. Okay. So, and then ask, I don't know if you saw the little number 6 at the bottom, ask if they'll host a party. If they bought something and had fun, maybe didn't want to be a brand partner, you know, because you're going to offer results. Do you want results or results plus perks? Then you say, well, hey, would you like to have a party? I'll do it all for you. I'll do all the work. You'll have all the fun. That's what I used to always say. I'll do all the work. You have all the fun. All we need to do is invite some of your friends. So, and you could offer a free product for them. Maybe they bought, say, the cleanser, but they were really eyeing the firm. You could say, I know you got the cleanser, but you're really eyeing the firm. If you host a party for me and you have at least 8 guests, you can also do that, where you require them, or 5 guests, whatever it is that you feel like I really want to have on there. If you have that many, I will give you a free firm. Or if you have a party and we have at least, you could also do a dollar amount, $500 in orders, I'll give you a free firm. So whatever it is, you custom tailor it to them. So here's the inviting verbiage. And I believe Mike Nelson has put this on the Getting Started Tools page, but it's ones that we are currently using right now. The one on the left is one that I took and I tweaked. And the one on the right is Deb Bader. So you guys can screenshot these, but there's so much great verbiage, you guys. Your upline will have great verbiage. Getting Started Tools has more verbiage, but you know, what you're doing is you're asking them first on the left one. The right one, you're actually, Deb, I believe, sends the link and the invite, and at the same time sends her hey verbiage. So I like I do both. If I'm pressed for time, I'll do what Deb's doing, where she's saying, hey, hope this finds you well. It's been some crazy times for sure, but I guess the news is spring is coming. I'm so ready, right? Because they're in Canada, they've got snow. So listen, I just sent an invite to an online event I'm hosting, right? So she invited and sent the link, but she's immediately sending this, you guys. Don't wait days. Don't let time go by after sending a link, because you'll have people like me that don't like that. So listen, I just sent you a link. I came across some pretty amazing secret items that I had never heard of, and I'm loving them so far. So I thought this would be an easy way to share them with friends all at once. Jump on, it's going to be fun. Blah, blah, blah. So, and you see the date, I would love it if you could join. It starts this Thursday, the 18th in the afternoon, evening. So click on the link below and I will see you there. So she's sending that first and then the link, okay? When you're pressed for time, do that, because mine takes 2 steps. Mine, you've probably read the left one. You're sending that, would you like me to invite you, right? Then you're waiting for them to say yes, and then you're inviting and sending the link. Okay, so, oh, wait. Okay, this is just a repeat of what we already did. I must have put this slide in here twice. Let's see. Yeah, how funny. Okay. Now I've got a Facebook tracking sheet for you guys too. It's similar. I have a host to post one and I have a Facebook tracking one. And I love this because it's going to help you stay on track, especially if this is not your Facebook party and you're doing it for someone else. But even if this is your Facebook party, the host name, that's going to be you. So you would put yourself. You're going to then, on the left-hand side, also underneath your name, you're going to put the names of your invitees to the party that commented on things, right? That asked questions. And so under the column over, towards the middle there, product 1 of interest, you're going to write down Susie Q, and you're going to put commented on firm a lot, and then commented on night and day cream under product 2. Ask questions there, comment, right? You're going to put the different products that you notice they're interested in. You're going to check and put the date that you sent a tool, and you see there, ask them to host a post, ask them to host a party, ask them to join the business, and whether you place the order or not, right? So this is just a great way of keeping track of everybody on the party that's at least commenting, right? You may even want to print out multiple pages of this and have all the people that even didn't comment, because so many people will not comment, yet still place an order. So I'm now going to go through and show you a couple of parties that I have going on. And I'm going to actually walk you guys through creating a group. Okay, so there we go. And again, I know I went fast, or maybe it wasn't fast for some of you, but you can rewind, right? So hopefully you're seeing my little toolbars in the way. I'm gonna move it down here so I can see better. Okay, so I'm gonna show you Kathy's from yesterday. So this is a full-blown party that we kicked off yesterday that's in full swing. Okay, so there's Kathy. She welcomed everybody and then she closed everybody out. And so I've pinned, this is her closing live, and she's going to edit this. And I'm going to actually show you guys, you can edit your videos by clicking that and it'll say edit. She made this, so I can't edit it, but she can edit this and add a title. So she's going to add, thank you for attending the party. Here's how to win prizes, ... right? Because that would get her people to watch it. And in that live, she's talking about the party and how to go back and watch everything and comment and so on. So here's the party. You see, she told everybody, this was yesterday, that she's doing the prize drawing. She's just going to do some smaller drawings. She's going to do some larger ones once the orders start rolling in, because so far she doesn't have any orders yet, but people are commenting. So she wants to give eye patches away, or, a couple packets of Youth Factor, mail those out, just fun little prizes. But so you can see we've got a guessing game on here. And so I just posted that we're going to announce the winner of that later today. You know, one of her friends thanked her. You see that it's all out of order, you guys. And if you're a type A personality and you want everything in order, you got to let that go, because the more people comment, the post change position. But we number them all. So if they're really anal about that and they don't want to miss anything, they can find each post by the number. Like this one is party post number 9, right? So, and this was when I kind of kicked the party off and talked about fat browning. We've got some engaging posts here too, right? So we asked what their favorite outdoor activity now that spring is upon us. I did a smaller, short 2-minute video on the night cream. There was Kathy doing her drawing last night. So anyway, I mean, it's just fun, right? You go here and you think fun, fun, fun. Okay. So I'm just going to show you another one. So here's the other one, Shannon, same kind of thing. Here's where I gave the wrap up a title, right? So that's what Kathy's going to be doing on hers. But again, here's the different party posts, and depending on how many comments, you know, we had some brand partners in here who were commenting and posting pictures of their kids. Murray wanted to help out, and I actually asked him, he's a fitness trainer, I asked him to post, you know, about his before and afters, because even being totally fit, you know, he's having great results. Here's, you know, post 13 and so on. I mean, you get the idea, right? So your upline, I guarantee, has post my party or Scent Share. I use Scent Share. You can actually see that here. This is Scent Share. And I've got all these posts in a Scent Share file. And then I send the same post to when I book another party. Like Kathy's, I use the same Scent Share. Shannon's, so you can do multiple. I use the same Scent Share. And I'm now going to show you guys Cindy's, the one that we're doing tonight. I want to show you what the page looks like with nothing on it. So this is Cindy's party, only 11 members. And that's another thing I want to point out, you guys, the individual parties are going to be small. Don't think, oh, I'm unworthy, I'm not good at this. I only have 5 people on the party and 3 of them are brand partners. You guys, one person, it helps you. It just takes one, right, to change the world. So honestly, one person is fine, but you're going to grow it. You're going to definitely grow it. So, you know, I don't want you being on some of these group Facebook parties and now being scared to host your own because you're thinking, I could never have that many people. Well, of course you're not. I can't get that many people on my own personal party. Nobody can, right? So, so here's Cindy's. She started doing the inviting even before I put the page together. So you can plan that, okay, I'm going to do it Thursday night, and you can start inviting now, you guys, because it takes a while for your friends to answer you. So she's got her friends answering. I created the party, and this is all that's on it. Check this out. I just want you to see. Look at that. That's it. So I created the group 16 hours ago. Look at that. I put the updated the group cover photo 16 hours ago. I made the description, and this is what I want to share with you guys that is great, because we have to be careful making any medical claims, any income claims, right, about what you can make with Neora. But people do want to know when it comes to income, well, how much are you making? So just to protect yourself, I got this from Jen Givens, who got it from corporate. And you basically, it's a disclaimer. And as long as you put this disclaimer right here in your description, it's on the page, and somebody shares about money on the page, nobody can get in trouble. Okay. So I put this in all my descriptions now. I put this, you know, when the party starts. You guys are probably reading that. I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that. Maybe I can make it a little larger. So you guys can see. So I put that in all the descriptions. You don't have to, not every brand partner does, but I don't want to if somebody mentions money, I don't want to be held liable somehow, some way. So to me, this is so perfect to put in the description, and don't have people comment on it. You kind of want it to be pushed to the bottom. So don't comment and say, oh, good to know, just leave it alone, but it's there, right? So the FTC, if they ever came to your party, they would see the disclaimers there. But it's basically, if you click on it, I'll just show you, it takes you to a cool link of Neora's that says earnings information, Neora income disclosure statement right there. So I love that. So let me walk you through creating your own party. Does that sound cool? Let me see. I'm going to go. I think I need to make this smaller again. Okay. So I am going to go. So what I did, let me go back. If you go to your page, so this is my Facebook page, right? Things have changed a lot. So this is all new. So up here, when you click on that, that's home. And I believe it then goes to your news feed, if I'm not mistaken. I just clicked on that. Yeah. So that's my news feed, right? So if I want to see what's going on, oh, how adorable, in my friends' lives, I would go there, right? But let's go back to me. This is pages that I'm part of. This is where videos are that I can watch. This is marketplace where people sell stuff. And this is groups. So you click on groups, okay? And these are the groups that I'm in and what's currently being posted in those groups. But over to the left, over here, you can't miss it, create new group. I'm going slow, I know, but I don't want you guys to miss. So create new group. This is how simple it is. And I'm going to do it right before your eyes. So Christine LeBay and Murray Alexan are having a party this coming weekend. They work full time, so they can't do it this week. I was trying to get them to do sooner because if you're on our team, you know, I always say, let's book close in. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it the next day. No time like the present. But if they couldn't do it that soon, so it's going to be this weekend. So I'm going to be the admin since I'm creating it, but you can make other people admin. And I already asked her what name they want to make it. So that's the first thing you ask. You know, if a friend's doing a Facebook party for you and inviting their friends, you ask what they want their party to be. And so it's going to be Chris's spring into summer party. There we go. That's what she wanted to name it. And I love it. It's perfect. And so hopefully my grammar is correct with the apostrophe there. I'm pretty sure I used to teach, so I'm pretty sure it is. You do want to keep it private, but you do want the group to be visible. If you make it hidden, it's really hard for friends to find it. Okay, and then you can invite friends right away, but I wait for that for later till I've got it set up. Okay, so then you're going to click at the bottom here, create. So you'll see how easy it is. And you guys can make a mock party. You can totally make a mock group for yourself. So you see, and you can name it Anne's mock Facebook party. And that's where you practice in too, if you want to practice. But it's so simple, you guys, seriously. So I haven't made a picture for Chris yet, but I do want to upload something. So actually, I had a really pretty spring picture that I had saved to my computer a while ago. So I'm just going to put that. So hang on, spring, and I'll fix it later. You can, that's a cool thing about the pictures. Where did it go? Spring flowers, mountains. I just think this is so pretty. Wait till you guys see it. So there it is. Oh, not yet. There it is. Isn't that pretty? And then don't forget, you can drag where you want it. Like if you want more of the words to be shown, like if you have words on there, don't forget you can reposition this. Oh, I like the mountains in there too. So I'm leaving it like that. Now is when I add the description. Okay. So what's beautiful is if you've got a party already open, like I do, Cindy's, you have it open at a different tab. So this makes it so simple. And so you copy from here, and then of course you're going to change the date and all that. So I copied it. I go back to Chris's, and you don't put it here Okay, you go back to the left-hand side. These are all your tools over here. Okay, so click settings to create the description. So settings, then the name, that's how you would edit the name if you need to. And be careful choosing the name because you can only change it every 30 days. So, so I'm going to scroll to the bottom. Wait, where did description go? Oh, name and description. Sorry. Okay. So there's the name. So you click on that. There it is. The name's all set for me. And I'm going to now copy and paste. The party starts. It's going to be Sunday. So you change it. So bear with me, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Sunday, the 21st. Oops. 21 of 2021. And they picked 5 o'clock there. I know they're an hour ahead of me. So I had written down 4 because that's my time. But I'm going to put mountain time. And I always leave out the standard or the daylight, the S or the D, you guys, because I don't know. That way you can kind of never be wrong. Because a lot of people say standard time, S time, you know, MST, when it's actually MDT. So if you leave that out, it's even better. So then you do wind up needing to, let me fix this too. It will go live at 5. You do need to kind of put your paragraph when you copy and paste. It doesn't remember that. So you need to kind of put your little paragraphs in there. You change it to the name of, so kind of definitely read through this, make sure you've changed everything. One time I didn't change it. They're like, how come it says so-and-so's name? But easy to fix. Spring into summer party. I try to put the capitals in the same place and everything. Okay, it looks great. And click save. Boom. Okay, so it saved it. And then if you click home now, when you go back, and we might need to refresh because I'm not seeing it. It should have the picture. Oh, where'd the picture go? Oh, maybe I didn't save it. The picture is not there, so I'll have to resave it. But there's the description. So that's it. Okay, you don't have to put anything else for the time being. And then let me upload that picture again. What a bummer. It's so pretty. I want you guys to see. See, and I make mistakes too, right? I forgot to save it. So will you. You're human. It's okay, right? So yeah, right here, I forgot to save. Okay. So there, it's done. And now what you might do is I'm gonna wait on this because we haven't invited anybody. But now Chris and Marie could start inviting and could start giving them the link, okay? Because the people are gonna go here and they're gonna see, oh, come back here on Sunday, right? That's all they need to see. You can put some other fancy posts here, come back Sunday. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I wanted to show you one more thing. Back to settings. You can change the URL up here. So in other words, the link that you give them. And I love that. So look at this. So customize group. I can change it to Chris spring to summer. I can just add that, Chris spring to summer. And look at that. It changes the name. I don't know, hopefully you guys can see it because that's the name of her party, right? Spring to summer. So it's not a bunch of letters and weird things. So now look, when I go home, there it is. See, if I go and copy the link up here, that's what it says, Facebook group / Chris spring to summer, right? And so it looks a little better when you send it. When it comes to inviting, like I'm going to show you, like now I need to invite the host too, which is Christine. So I don't know if she's on here. She could be watching, but I think she's working. Christine LeBay, there she is. So I'm going to choose that. And I'm going to also invite her husband, Murray, because he helps and invites too. So I'm going to invite both of them. So they will get a notification, but I will send the link like I was talking about, right? I'm going to copy and paste this and in a messenger thread say, I created the page, guys. I invited you. Here's the link so you can find it easily. So I do that with the host. I do that with the guest. Okay. I did want to show you this. Since Cindy's party's kicking off tonight, I might go in here and type, excited for the party to kick off tonight at, what do we put, 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m. Most of her people are her time zone. She's in Arizona. Come back, or we come back to the page then. It may be too many words. To the page then, because I like to have it be enough, short enough that you can pick, you know, a vivid color to get attention. That one, I don't like it because it covers some of the words. It could be the happy one. How about this one? I like that one. Excited for the party to kick off tonight, 6 p.m. Come back to the page. Then I'm not that crazy about it. I might change the verbiage. But anyway, you could do that and make sure you pin it to the top. Because if some people pop on here, make sure you mark it as an announcement. And that whatever the last announcement that you mark stays at the top. Okay, so I just hit refresh. So there it is. So that way, if somebody comes on here, maybe a friend and says, hi, I'm here, thank you. Hers doesn't wind up at the top, right? If you've marked yours as the announcement, it'll stay there. So now as she keeps inviting people, they're gonna see, oh, come back at 6. Okay, that's right. That's right. It's not now. Okay, so that's pretty much it, you guys. Super excited. I'm gonna stop the share and say a few words, and I'll stop the recording and then open it up for questions. I like to keep these a half an hour, but you know, putting this together is more intense than anything else, in my opinion. I can even show you guys some Synth Share if you guys have questions on that. At least show you what Synth Share looks like. But mainly, I want to say what I said on the host to post training this morning is that in my whole time in this industry, I've been with a couple other companies. I was with a direct sales company called Party Light, the candle company that a lot of you may have heard of. And we did live parties galore. We didn't make income if we didn't do live parties. And we did Facebook parties. I didn't like Facebook parties, but that was a different time. That was a different time, you guys. So I was against them. Like I mentioned, I think at the beginning, I was a Zoom person. I wanted interaction. But what I found is in this crazy time, people are tired of being on Zoom for work. They just want to chill and they want to be in their PJs. They don't want to do their hair. They don't want anyone to see them. So these Facebook parties are amazing. So I've learned now that all that time in my Party Light days where I was doing the live parties, I learned the hard way that it would take 5-6 hours, you guys, by the time I drove to the house, set up, did the party, played the games, sat there at the coffee table, kitchen table, taking the orders, packed all my display, went home, no joke, 5 hours, easy. And then I still had to get the order from the host, whatever she wanted for free. And so that took a lot. It was probably at least 8 hours of work for one party. You guys, this is a little bit of time. You're on there for an hour. It remains. You keep inviting friends. They go back. You can do pop-up parties on the page, which we've been teaching you all along to keep the party going. Do another pop-up a little while later with a new theme with the same people. But you do have to remind them. But I'm telling you, if you've never done it, I'm saying all that to say this. If you've never done it, my favorite saying in this industry is, ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. By you learning this and never doing it, it's the definition of insanity, isn't it? Truly, you're on these Zooms, you're carving out time to learn, but then you're not putting it to practice. So that's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting different results. Well, if you don't do the party, you're not going to get any results. If you just keep learning, but you don't do the activity, no results, because results can't come if there isn't activity. So I want to say, do Mel Robbins 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Just look at your calendar, pick the date and time, and tell your upline, please help me. I want, will you even do it for me? But if you're bold and ready to do it on your own, do it on your own. You'll grow faster if you do it on your own. I'm telling you that right now for sure. But don't be the knowledge on ice. Don't be that person. And also the whole SW, 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 SW. I always have that playing in my head when the angel and the devil are on my shoulder and the devil is like, you'll never be good at this. Nobody's going to want to join the party. Nobody's going to order. You're going to be pestering them. You're going to lose friends over this. Knock him off. Smack him off. Don't just flick him off. I always say flick him off and listen to the angel. Smack him off, you guys. Seriously, if you do what we teach, I promise you, you're going to change somebody's life because they're going to try a product. They're going to realize this is a game changer. They're going to share it with others. They may join the business, and that could change their whole financial future with the residual income that we have. So the SW, 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 SW means, and you've probably heard of it. Some of you are probably saying it. I learned it from Jack Canfield when he trained at a Party Light conference for us years ago. He put it up on the big screen, all those SWs, and he said, some will, some won't. Here's the biggie. So what? So what if they don't want to do it? Next, the fourth SW, someone's waiting. Someone is waiting that only you can touch. I said this again this morning. Only you can touch that person that is on their hands and knees praying for something like this, praying for a product to solve their situation, their issue, or praying for this business. But if you don't ask, they may never find out about it. Or worse yet, you don't ask, but they're friends with somebody else you know in Neora, and you don't know that, and that person asked them. That is the worst. And it's happened to all of us NMDs and many of us on this Zoom, that you were too scared to share with your friend. And months later, you finally get up the guts and the friend says, oh my gosh, I wish you told me. My friend Josie just invited me to a party and I'm going to order. And I think I might even join the business. Seriously, guys. So some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. Get out there. Book it, don't think twice, and let's get you going with your Facebook party. Okay, stopping the recording, but I'll hang on. So hang on, everyone. Thanks.